Good morning, everybody. I'm here with Psychic Liz Cross. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm excited for this probe. This has been a long time coming.
I do too. So we're going to pull in two friends today. First being the infamous Nikola Tesla
Okay.
and our friend Rudolf Steiner. He's famous for being a polymath at the turn of the century. He was an expert in pretty much every subject you could imagine. He's in, multiple encyclopedias of information in his brain for sure. So he's definitely someone that can help us out with energy. He was very involved with looking at nature and finding out how nature works, and combining that with the science of the time. Almost he had like a metaphysical view of how nature, spirituality, and science would intersect. So I think he's a great kind of person to bring in. All right, I thank them for being here, and we're actually going to probe Sedona, Arizona today. So if you don't know, Sedona is well known for being an energy, having many energy vortexes, and people travel there from all over the world to experience that energy. So we have a listener that submitted some wonderful questions, and we're going to go through those, and hopefully I'm going to have some of my own to interject also to make it even better. So let's get started. So the city of Sedona is built on top of vortexes. And we're going to ask, are there indeed frequency healing energies within those vortexes that exist around the Sedona area?
Yes, there are.
And so what is the source of this energy?
What is the source of this? This is coming deep from the Earth's core.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so can I can I ask a question then that just popped into my head since we're on that topic? Does the Earth indeed have like a molten core?
Yes, it does.
And that's creating a magnetic field. Is that correct?
Yes, it does.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm that. Because obviously nobody's been there physically, as far as I know, anyway. So it is based on theories. So it's good to confirm that that's the correct theory. And so if this energy of the vortex is coming from the core of the Earth, is that to do with the Earth's magnetic field?
Is that to do with the Earth's magnetic field? Not entirely. It's a combination.
What's the other force that is being acted upon there?
It's the Earth it's like the magnetic pull, but also with the planets as well. It's all intertwined.
Oh, okay. So we're dealing with like heavenly bodies, like for instance, the moon would have an effect on this vortex.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like it has a big pull from all over the place.
So other planets in the solar system?
Is it the moon? It's everything, yeah.
Okay, so it's all the heavenly bodies, probably including the sun, obviously. Okay, so the energy that's creating the vortexes, it's coming from the heavenly bodies, the Earth's core. That energy that's coming from the Earth's core, is there anything else like ley lines that are affecting it?
So the ley lines are affecting it, yes. So there's a big, like as I look in the area, there's like this massive pull of magnetic energy. You've got the planets, you've got the Earth's core, you've got ley lines, I mean, it's like a wild energetic place. I've never been there, but have you been there?
No, not
No. But as I look into it, I can see like energy, it's just being pulled in so many different directions. There's also a lot of open portals there too.
Okay, so so portals. So what do we mean by portals? Are those like physical portals someone could enter, or are those like energy portals that like, spirits could pass through or something else?
Let's ask, is that portals? I mean, it's a mixture of everything. There's also dimensional portals. I'm saying, okay, so the dimensional portals, who passes through those? So there, I feel like there's a lot of alien activity in that area. They tend to use it as a fast track place to come through. What about spirits? Spirits very active in that area. They use an entirely different set of portals. And what about humans? If humans encounter these portals all the time, they feel it on an energy level.
And can they pass through the portals or as physical beings or no?
Ooh, can they pass through the portals as physical beings? No, they cannot.
Okay.
But they
Uh,
can definitely feel it. Now, the other thing that's coming through is if somebody is suffering from depression, this may be a way or a perfect place for you to go to and do some energy clearing as well.
and that's specific to the portals or the areas in general?
That's specific to the portals. The portals.
Okay, so the portals, are they just kind of popping up randomly in different places, or is there specific locations?
No, they're very specific.
Okay. So there's
Some
probably
of them, sorry, some of them are within the rocks themselves. So
ah, hmm.
even if you're getting close to these rocks, you can definitely feel a pull, an internal pull on your energy.
Okay, well, I'm not familiar with the area myself, but I'm sure there's people that have lived there forever and probably know these spots. And I'm sure if you do some research, which I have not done yet, people probably know about them.
Mm-hmm.
So you could
Yes.
probably search that out, and then hopefully you're intuitive enough to actually feel that energy to know you're in the right spot. Okay, so there's benefits to being next to the portals for us. How about any like pitfalls? Like, if there's weird stuff coming through there, like spirits and extraterrestrials, like, is there any danger to being close to them?
I mean, there is. It just depends sort of what energy you have going on inside of you, whether you're attracting good things or bad things.
Okay. So yeah, so if you're someone trying to summon extraterrestrials, probably not a good idea next to the portals because that might
Unless you
actually.
want to,
Well,
right?
yeah, that's true. Unless you want to. I personally don't want to, but that's me. Um, okay. Let's go on to the next question. How have any of the vortexes oh, actually, before we do that, I'm sorry. Can we ask if those portals are like artificial, or are they like a natural formation from the geology or the energy from the earth or whatever?
Artificial? No, they're natural to the universe.
Oh, okay, so it's not like aliens or spirits are opening up portals or anything like that.
No.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I forgot I wanted to ask that. Okay, moving on to the next question. Have any of the vortexes dissipated over the past 2 decades?
They've changed, that's for sure. They sort of shrink and grow in various places.
Mm. Okay, and that's to do with just the natural kind of flow of energy in the universe.
Yes, it is. It's constantly changing, constantly moving.
It's
As the universe is going forward on the timeline, right? The energy is changing.
okay. So what is the strongest vortex that still remains today?
Is
And
it multiple choice?
well, yeah, we're gonna give you the multiple choice. Give me 1 second to switch my screen here. So it's between Cathedral Rock, which is on my screen right now. Looks like that's a nice picture of it there. And then Thunder Mountain. So let's get a picture of that up. Thunder Mountain or Bell Rock. Let's get a nice picture of that up there. So between these three choices, Cathedral Rock, Thunder Mountain, and Bell Rock, Which has the strongest vortices? Vortices.
According to Tesla, it's cathedral.
Okay. And okay, Cathedral Rock. So what makes it more powerful? Is that like just on the timeline where it is more powerful right now, or is it always more powerful?
It hasn't always been more powerful. It's where it is at the moment, but also the shapes make it powerful too.
Interesting. So the shape of the geology.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so what makes this one, is it more beneficial for humans to be next to, or what makes it special?
It has a lot of healing powers, is what I'm getting. You can heal a lot of ailments. Again, this is more energy healing.
Yeah.
You need
So,
you need to approach it with intention of healing,
oh,
right?
that's a good, yeah.
If you go to this area and you say, with the intention and you verbalize it, like, I want you to heal me, the rock will do its job. The vortex will do its job.
Does it have consciousness?
Yes, it does.
Interesting. I'm guessing it doesn't have a soul though.
No,
Okay. So you approach it with the intention, and how close do you have to be to the actual vortex? Is it a proximity thing?
as close as possible.
Okay. Are these vortices? I mean, I don't know if you can answer that. I mean, you asked Tesla. Do we have like commercial technology where we could measure them, like a handheld kind of device? Does that exist?
No, not yet, but there will be in the future.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. What was I also going to ask? Okay, so the healing property. So we know that we have from our previous probes, we have a biofield, right, that contains our energy frequency, and it's like you could consider it like a proxy for how healthy we are as organisms, and it exists around us. And so I guess going to this area, is the healing done by interacting with the biofield mainly?
Ooh, is the healing done? And it's from the outside in. So it can hit the biofield, it hits the subconscious and the soul.
Oh, okay. So it's a trifecta.
Yes.
Okay. And so if you had, can we ask Tesla or Rudolf Steiner, if you had a way to measure your biofield, then you could see the effect of that vortice on you. Is that correct?
Sorry, repeat that question,
So
please.
if you could measure the biofield in some way, could you tell how much of an effect it's having on you?
Ooh, how would we measure the biofield? Tuning forks, you could
Right.
definitely tell with tuning forks is what I'm getting.
Correct. Yes.
Auras, you can measure with auras, if you have someone there that can read auras. But most of all, you'll just feel lighter. You'll feel a shift.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Very good. Um, what else was I going to ask? Oh, it just slipped my mind there. I had something else I was going to ask. So okay, yeah, that's what it was. So what's the dosage on this? Like how long do we have to spend in that area to have a meaningful benefit from it? Is it like
Ooh.
an hour more?
About again, here we go with another 5 hours. I think we got 5 hours yesterday as well when we were probing something energetically.
Yeah, it was actually 3 hours for the cenotes, actually, I remember.
Three
So
hours for the cenotes, and then this is about 5 hours. But
so
the more you can connect with it, so I have to ask this question. What if we connect with it by meditating? So we sort of astral travel to these places or meditate to go to these places. Does that have the same effect? It doesn't have the exact same effect as being right next to it, but it can certainly help to heal.
no, that's good to know. So you can use it as like a little meditation tool to like, picture it in your mind and then set the intention. So that, I mean, it's going to help. So that's good. Okay, so you definitely want to pack a lunch if you go there and spend the day. And then, okay, so if you did do a 5 hour session, how long would those benefits last?
Well, they can be life changing because it's energy.
Okay. Okay, cool.
It's
Uh,
actually doing an exchange. So it's not just changing the vibration of what's within, it does an exchange.
okay, that's good to know. So it's not like you're going to get temporary benefits, I'm sure, from feeling light, but like there's long lasting benefits from even doing like a 1 5 hour session.
Yes.
Perfect. That's really good information to know. Okay, I think what we're going to do is make this a part two, and we'll carry this on because we're not even halfway through the questions, and I'm sure I'll have more questions too as we go along for our private group members. How's that sound, Liz?
Yeah, that sounds great. I'll stop this one here. Thank you so much. If you want the second part of this video, please go to patreon.com/remote viewing and beyond.
Thank you.